as we're discussing more and more on tools for living, tools for easy living, I used word easy rather than happy because happy word has lost its meaning and has become a glamorized word. Easy is where life is tolerated and done effectively and gives more by less effort. That should be the tool. So I'm very fond of knowing what is the right way to do it so that it is easier. If you're trying to do something and you have to put in lots of effort, maybe it is a relationship or making money or finding a job or studying, keeping your marriage going. If it is taking too much of effort, that means some tool is missing. And these tools are time tested. They're simple tools. They are not the tools made by big scientists, those who studied life sitting in a university room or colleges or going through other books. These tools are the tools made by simple people, those who lived life and they went through the complexity of life and found what works, what doesn't work. So I heard a story long time ago, and this is how story goes. There was a couple, and then they lived in a forest, and there was nothing much for them to live life easily. So they used to pray a lot, and once they met a saint. That saint gave them a stone, and the saint asked them, this stone is magical stone, and whenever you have a problem, you can just rub it and ask for whatever you want, and it will solve your problem. So they were very happy, and they started using it. Whenever they had a situation which was beyond them or beyond their control, they will rub the stone, and that problem will go away, and wow, it works. And when it was their time to pass over, they passed on this stone to the next generation and told them this stone is very useful and keep it safe, don't lose it, because it will help you get out of the problems, and use it. And so this next generation just wrapped it up in a piece of cloth and then kept it in a safe place, and they used it now and then whenever there was a problem. And then they passed it on to the next generation, magnifying the importance of the stone, saying it is very useful, and whenever you have problem, so you can rub it and it will solve your problem. So keep it very safe, don't lose it. So the second generation just puts it in a box and locks it, and then keeps it in a place away from children or any other person, and will sometimes remember to use that tool, stone, to rub, and sometimes forget. Anyhow, when it was their time to pass on to the next generation, again they magnified the importance of the stone, and they said, just keep it very, very safe, don't lose it. So this generation made a room for that stone, a room, and then in the room, a box. In the box, there's a piece of cloth, and in that stone is. And then they locked the room so that nobody ever steals that stone. And now they rarely remember when they have a tool or stone which they can rub and solve the problem. So tools can be many, but if they're not used, they're of no use. So these days, the generation, or maybe all of us, are running so fast that we want problems to be solved just like that, but we are not interested in using any wisdom or a tool which is not made by intellectual university professors but made by somebody who lived life and found what works, what doesn't work. So this word of wisdom has to come from people, those who have lived life and going through the complexities of it. And they have come up with that stone, which if you rub, it brings result. So that's how I feel the wisdom is within you, because you have lived life for generation after generation, lifetime after lifetime. Everything is here. Connect to it. Connect to the wisdom you have and use it, rub it. It will solve the problem. And if you're going to wrap it in a piece of cloth and put it in a box and then put it in a room and then lock the room, thinking that this is a very important piece of wisdom, a tool which should not be used always and must be protected in books or in colleges or universities, so then you will be struggling with life. Tools for easy living are handy and very close. The only thing is you have to use them. Thank you for watching.